What's going on, YouTube? This is Force here, doing a special narrated video for you. What we have here is a duel between Theo Bear on the left and CVH on the right. Theo Bear is running a Fire, Water, Nature aggro, and CVH is running his Blurple deck. This was a night at CVH's house. We just had a whole bunch of duels recorded. I think I have one more from this night. They're getting started here, determining who goes first. I believe CVH won the die roll. Really not much else to say right now. This is pretty much... I'm sitting across from the table, then this is at CVH's house. He starts with a Gigabulver in mana. Theo Bear starts with a Return to Soil. These first few turns, nothing really starts happening. Terra Pit in mana. CVH mustn't have that great of a hand. Tornado Flame. I probably could have saw their hands from there. Turn 3, Logo Scan for the dig. Theo Bear's turn 3, Aqua Seneschal, and he plays Aqua Seneschal. So he's the first one to get a turn 3 monster out. Christian has to respond, or he's probably going to lose a shield. Now at 4 mana, and Giga Stand, which is probably the best answer to Aqua Seneschal, short of killing it, because at least you'll have the opportunity to discard what they draw. And he goes straight into the Emperor Neuron on his turn 4, and drop a Prickleback at the same time, so Theo's got all the field aggression right now. But now Christian's at that 5 mana, and Hydra Medusa. Now at this point, there's a lot of confusion. He accidentally uses Medusa's effect on Neuron, and he takes that back, uses it on Prickleback instead, and then rams with the Neuron, so the board is clear. It was a late night, I suppose. He didn't think that through. Sometimes big shiny guys can scare you and you knee-jerk. Theo plays a Logo Scan. He's going to start digging for some options here. And I guess he doesn't have any 1 or 2 drops. Doesn't look like it. Nope, he doesn't. So back on to Christian. Christian doesn't play mana. He's going to play more defensively this time. He's dropping 2 blockers, one of which is Gloom Hollow. Gloom Hollow is such a versatile blocker. Theo's at 5 mana. I can't see his hand at all. Christian looks like he has about 3 cards in hand. I can't see Theo's hand. Theo has 6 mana. He's playing Logo Scan. He's digging for cards. At this point, it seems that apparently he's played one of his Logo Scans and mana, so he no longer has Logo Scan to play. 3 more mana for Heat Seekers on the Gloom Hollow. Good choice. Get rid of the Evo Bait, plus he can attack, so... But no more plays from him. Let's see if CVH has the Neuron. Nope. That's the Aqua Seneschal, which is still a good play. Theo running Water, Fire, Nature. He probably doesn't have a whole lot of blockers that can get in Seneschal's way. He'll have to use a spell to get rid of it. He plays, looks like Rusalka in mana. He now has 7 mana. If he had the Unchained, he could play that and get rid of Seneschal that way. 4 mana for Crystal Memory. Wow, he's playing like all the search and draw effects here. Game's actually moving kind of slow. Now, in most of our more modern Fire Nature water builds, there's a playset of Gigahorn Charger, and I understand that because dragons are some really amazing finishers, but they're also kind of expensive, and they're difficult to get out. So, Gigahorn Charger to help you search it out. Okay, Theo kind of played that wrong because he dropped both of them. He dropped Trader and then Sprite. He should have finalized Trader's ability first. He discarded Root Trap. CVH plays the Screeching Scared Orbital to banish the blocker and then swings in with a shield with Seneschal. He's not too worried about that Sprite unless Theo has another Neuron on hand. I don't know how many Neurons Theo owns, so we'll see what happens. Theo's at 7 mana. I think Christian's still playing at 5. Christian's stabilized at 5. Theo, I'm pretty sure, runs Bulltail Dragons, which means he's probably building up to that 8. And that is my cat in the background. I do apologize for that. I don't know what he's doing. And there he goes at 8 mana with the Bulltail Dragon. Going for a double break. Christian's going to... Theo pushing shields. Yeah, that's a problem. I think we try to break him of it. But Christian's not going to let the Bulltail Dragon have his way, so he blocks it with the Cyber Sprout. And now it's Christian's turn. Now there is bait out, so if he has the Neuron, no, he just goes straight 1/5 into the Medusa. So there we go. Medusa getting rid of that Bulltail. All Bulltail got to do was kill a Cyber Sprite. That's in for... Ooh, Root Trap. Gets rid of the Medusa. Unfortunately, I guess it probably would have been safer for him at that point to get rid of the Screeching because it wouldn't have taken a shield. Because at that point, Medusa was already out there. What was he going to do with it? Evolve it into another Medusa? He had bait already on board. It didn't matter. The Root Trap probably would have been better on the Screeching. But now Theo's down to 1 shield, only 1 creature, and he's got no creatures that can deal with Christian's 2 threats. He has to rely on either fast attackers. If he's got the 2 Heliflames, he could do that and get rid of both of the attackers at once. Or if he's got... Oh, what's Christian's moving the camera to show his cat. I was just talking about kitties. There's his kitty. Forgot the name of his cat. Oh, well. Oh, and then we go with a Bronze Arm Tribe. He's got 5 mana left over. 5 mana. What's he doing? 2 mana for another trader. Wow, he's really digging here, but he's not really getting anything to deal with those threats. He discards a Prickleback. 3 mana. Did he just play Heal of Flame for 3 mana? I think he did. That, or he actually played mana and I didn't see it, so I don't know. Straight into another Medusa. Medusa swings for game. So I don't know what his mana was there. I thought he only had 3 mana left over. If he did, he played a card he couldn't play. In the end, it didn't matter. He needed to kill both of his creatures to be on the safe side, and that just didn't happen. And Christian had the Hydra Medusas in hand. So now we're moving on to game 2. By the way, I found some old pictures of CVH on a CD in my room. I posted those up on Twitter if you want to see some Duel Masters action when the group was all young and fresh in the face. This is a nice nostalgia moment. Some really cool pictures. You should take a look. They're cutting decks now. Theo dropping cards. Look at that mat, by the way. Theo's got a real sexy mat. Earth Power drew that for him. Some good work right there. And CVH on his... I forgot the name of those mats. It's going to bother me until I remember. Theo sets mana. CVH sets mana. I think that's a Root Trap on Theo's side. 2 mana on both sides. No 2 drops from either of them. Theo's deck is running unbearably slow for something that I would think running the Beastkin engine would have 1 and 2 drops. And he was running all the Cyber Traders later. CVH having the turn 3 play, Aqua Seneschal. Every deck is Seneschal beatdown. Theo at 4 mana, playing 3 for... Still digging for cards. Wow, Theo does a lot of digging, but doesn't play a lot of creatures. Wonder why. His hand must have been really bad or something, I don't know. He's at 4 mana, and he had no response to the Aqua Seneschal. CVH still at 3 mana, thinking really hard. Or hardly thinking, who knows. 4 mana. Gloom Hollow. I guess he didn't really want to do the Gloom Hollow without something to use its effect on. Or just have it out. Oh, and have it out there to be vulnerable. Like I was about to say, to blasts and enemy responses. But I guess he felt like he needed to play something on board to build himself some momentum. And Theo just straight 1-4s into a Sabertooth and kills the Aqua Seneschal. I guess he was building up to that. Smart play, holding on to his bait. That was a really smart play, Theo. Well done. Oh, and he's got the Bone Blades. That's okay, though. Now Theo's got 7 mana. No. 7 mana. Yes, he does. If he's got the Bolt Tail play, he'd be in such a tight position right now. Does he? Oh, the Bolt Tail. Pushing shields again. That's okay. CVH is at 5 mana. If he's got the Giga Ball or Medusa play, though, then that's all that Bolt Tail's going to get to do. Theo thought this particular game out, though, really well, though. I haven't seen any misplays from him this game. Yeah, and there we go. 1-5 Medusa. Banish the Bolt Tail and break a shield. So things are a little evened up right now. CVH, I think, has the bigger hand. Oh, and that's me playing with Poliwhirl in the background. Cyber Sprite into Neuron and an Aqua Seneschal. Actually, he's attacking the Hydra Medusa. He's going to get to draw a card. Now, I think Theo has the bigger hand. He's also got board presence. And they each have 3 shields. They're both getting pretty high in mana. CVH sets mana. I've lost count of how much he's got. Plays a logo scan. Apparently, Poliwhirl was raping the Hydra Medusa. Bone Blades. That's 2 Bone Blades now from CVH. Logo scan. Theo digging again. Does his deck run Reap and Soak? Because I haven't seen it. 3 more mana for another logo scan. That's all 3 logo scan. They have been played. CVH is about to prove it. 1, 2, 3 logo scan. They've all been played. He's still got 2 mana left. Does he have anything else he could play? Maybe a Cyber Trader to dig some more. I wonder how big his deck is. Oh, and he passes. CVH's turn with 7 mana. 4 and 2. Or 3 and 3 for Gloom Hollow and Aqua Seneschal. That's a good pair. Theo probably not running the Random Barrage or Tendril Grasp tech, though. That would work really well right now. How much mana is that? Prickleback and 2 Flame Spike Tatsurian. That's a good evolution right there, because Gloom Hollow has to decide whether or not he wants to die. Theo learning not to shove shields. Christian's going to take those 2. He probably has the Medusa play. I've lost track of how many Medusas we've seen this game. No, he's got the Terrapit. CVH breaking shields. Hit Root Trap in the Cyber Sprite. Curious decision right there. Maybe he's got the evolution? Maybe he has the Heliflame. Trying to remember what happened this day. I was sitting there. I think he has the Heliflame. If he has double Heliflame, he could potentially swing for game. Thinking very carefully about his move, playing some mana. I think he's got 10 mana now. Something like that. Got a lot more mana than CVH. Well, not a lot more, actually. CVH has 9. After that Root Trap, especially. So here we go. 4 mana, it looks like. No. 3, actually, for the Heat Seekers. 4 for the Heliflame. 1 for the Prickleback. Forgetting that Gloom Hollow doesn't die. Changing his mind and going for shields. And it's a Terrapit. Alright. This is a very close game right here. CVH with no shields, but he's got a big hand. And he just screeching that. And it looks like he's got 2 Gloom Hollows in play. Meaning he could afford to pass this turn. And regardless of what blast Theo has next turn, if CVH plays this right. So I don't see Theo pulling this out. What he needs is a 1/3 Neuron. He needs a Neuron right now. He needs a Neuron right now to win. 4 mana for Crystal Memory. Is he searching the Neuron? Does he have any more? We've already seen one. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Maybe not this game. He might have the Neuron. As long as he gets the bait. He's got 1 shield left. If that's Neuron, he's doomed. He's getting Tendril Grasp. Okay. I guess he didn't have the Neuron? Well, he's going to play it. And that gets rid of the 2 Gloom Hollows. CVH now has all 3 Gloom Hollows in his mana zone. Each topping a different stack. I think I pointed that out while we were there. Tapping 9 mana. 1 in Gigabulver. And I think he Skull Shattered him. Yep, he sure did. Wow. Return to soil on It Doesn't Really Matter. Theo needs the fast attack. He needs the fast attack. And it's not the fast attack. That's a Cyber Sprite. Probably should... I guess he didn't have the Neuron in hand. Oh well. So that's match, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that friendly handshake. Like, favorite, subscribe. Let me know if you enjoyed the voiceover. I plan on doing this for future videos. So, you know, leave comments. Tell me if there's anything you'd like to see done differently. Maybe a different style of commenting. I don't know. Just let me know. So that's everybody. Do along, Kaijudo Masters. We will see you later.